See what you're hiding.
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most fabulous sendal. It's perfect for a shirt.
I would, but this armor was pricey.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
Steel armor is hard to find. If anywhere to dinner with your folks.
Imagine seeing a watch
You're not wearing armor to meet my mind.
To see one of them in a fight.
Don't draw any trouble on old Enthar. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
You break it, you... Well, knowing Enthal, it was already broken.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
You can turn off the charm, Entharl. She's with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key. Clearly you do not know our Harper Most High.
I wouldn't say that. We've traveled a long road together in a short time. The others will be taking their ease here. Entharl has been known to shelter Harpers when they need it.
Entharl has been known to charge rent. Harpers have been known to ignore him. Now go on. The short father may send me an actual paying customer today. To buy? You're already my favorite. A pleasure. Right, Sonny.
The work is never done.
Come on, let's go.
I wouldn't keep your contact waiting. Look, they might twitchy. Unless you're buying, then he can wait till the Soul Forge goes dark. A pleasure. Jakira needs more friends like you.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Blacket's will be done.
This ought to be good.
throb. Blood whispers.
My mother and father.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
The problem with Marcus, of course. We didn't end on the best of terms.
On the move.
I will try to make it swift.
Survival is all that matters.
I got this.
Come, Karlak. Show him who you are. Covered. One, two.
bow, or you
Balder's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harper's dead? Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. And I was so busy telling you not to take her bait that I scarcely felt the hook in my own mouth. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashemen?
Oh my god! Minsk!
Despite her expectant gaze, the name means nothing to you.
Well, that depends entirely on the quality of bard you listen to. Street whalers spin stories from the time of troubles, and they save the strangest ones for Minsk. It happens that in his case, most of them are true. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. Because I was playing the pragmatist, and writing my friend off for dead, then I met you. If I seem suddenly flushed with hope and soft feeling, you have only yourself to blame. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city. Speak. There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Did I get it right?
Shaluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead, evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. Ballists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomar. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper, when you could still live as anything else?
I want to fight. For Chelvin. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for meaning in it is foolishness, boy. Childish storybook nonsense. Exactly the kind the Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. I have no right to make the choice for you. Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Lay low and rest while you can. I have matters to discuss with my friend here.
Mother and father.
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch?
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, darling,
Yes,
it's
but
very
they were Gortash's
leather-like.
which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor is such a bargain. We can't return it. I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
as if any of us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing a watch of Palmer for the first time.
She has the most fabulous scent. It's perfect for a show.
To see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They thrash every place.
You told me the armor was a boss.
It was.
my mother and father.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 legs.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you
darling,
madman!
it's very leather-like.
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch?
No, he merely offered
Let's go to
patronage.
Calm's Gums.
The
She
Gondian?
has the most fabulous sandal. It's perfect for a chef.
Which made him the inventor. We settle on the Gondians and Gortash.
Dinner with my...
What by the Morden Samuel's curlies went on down there? Of course they bloody did. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by. Plenty, but I'll bend Jaheira's pointy old ears when all of this is done. She'll owe me a whole cask of drinks by then.
Yes, but they were... Which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash?
Make your way to the audience chamber is expected.
Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed, we've got the tools for the job.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
You're good to go.
On with you then.
Be vigilant, citizen.
Kithrak's Red Dragon would have this place down around Gortash's ears in moments.
Oh, I'd love to see that. I've always hated this place.
It will be far more satisfying to plunge a blade into Gortash myself than to pick through his ashes.
I spoke to a witness who says you...
The Harpers have been compromised. A balancing power now unbalanced. Jaheira's support has been invaluable. We should return it in kind.
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of
7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say. Nonsense. Stelmane was no less worthy of life or success because she was disabled. Her death is no blessing. It is a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. I like how you think.
Says the Absolute's army won't be causing trouble for Gortash. Or for us. I'm not sure I believe her.
You know, I've always kind of hated this place. Such ado about a damned bridge.
It's just a bridge. Is it really worth all that ire?
Come on. Isn't there something you hate for no good reason?
I dislike owls. Their hypermobile necks are quite disconcerting.
You know what, Lay? I couldn't agree more. Hey, good looking.
sharp as ever.
Every juke's just the same as the last, sticking up as the sky falls around us. What? It must be exhausting to be so silly. Not as exhausting as all that boot kissing you've been doing. Lady Alia says the Absolute's army won't be causing trouble to Gortash. Or for us. I'm not sure I believe her. Does it really matter? Meaning that in the games of generals and dukes, we're not even arms, just dust. What happens next is out of our hands. Have you seen the TV for yourself? Belgian exiles, cast out by the new city. Precious heroes liberated from one hell and trapped in another. Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last patriarch of this wretched city.
Never a dull moment.
That should tell you something. What? Every duke's just the same as the last, sticking up for each other as the sky falls around us. What? It must be exhausting to be so silly. Exhausting as all that boot kissing you've been doing.
What are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. No, wait! Why'd you have to stick your nose in? What in the nine bloody hells is going on? Raynash, you've got one breath to explain why you're in here, or you're going straight to the cells. That's impossible. Raynash was on duty the whole... That sneaky little git. It was him all along. We're preparing for an invasion. You think we have time to go after petty thieves? Now, unless you want me pinning this on you, get out.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. I bloody wasn't. Too busy ordering more of those mechanical monstrosities to tell me. I suppose you can take a look, but make it quick. Stay sharp, stranger. In these times, all we can trust are the blades in our hands.
You heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
The Flaming Fist don't stand for trouble, so stay out of it, yeah?
They say Gortash won't be king, but that pomp upstairs sure sounds like a coronation.
ghosting me. For real.
On your way. May Lord Gortash provide.
You're too late. It's over.
By Avernus. Floric.
The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Alder Ravengard's husk, empty as a stare. Your father's a tadpole's puppet, Will. Nothing more. He spoke in accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns.
The hell's with that. Nothing is over. Not while I still draw breath.
When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer.
Father's words.
Indeed. To think I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do, and I can only do it with the help of the blade. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Hurry.
softer than a whisper. Wonder what's past this.
This guard caught you picking a lock. Perhaps you'd like to try the lock of your very...